Hi there, my name is Chelsea Gibson here with Wild Rose Wellness, here for your weekly video on YouTube and on our Instagram. And today we're talking about opening up your window of discomfort. I know it's uncomfortable even talking about it. I have learned over the years that opening up my window of discomfort can be extremely helpful in a lot of different situations where I want to grow. To be clear, this is not so that you can be in uncomfortable situations that are unhealthy. And in those moments, you do want to set boundaries. What we're talking about today is if you want to sing and you feel uncomfortable speaking in public, we have to increase your window of discomfort, your tolerance to discomfort, so that you can get used to being uncomfortable and face your fears. And that's just it. Right now, even in your head or on a piece of paper, write down, what are you afraid of? And what are some goals that you have that fear or discomfort is in the way of? For instance, a lot of people, when I first train them in Reiki or the Access bars, they're afraid of putting themselves out there in their business. So what they've got to do is get comfortable opening up about their business, going to people and inviting them to the possibility of those sessions. And when we're talking about increasing that window of discomfort, the tolerance to discomfort, a lot of the time it begins with being present. I know, comes back every time to being present. So taking that needed deep breath, being mindful of our thoughts and our feelings in every moment, even as frustrating as they can be or as annoying. Something like fear is meant to do fight or flight. It is not meant to be calm. So you want to do grounding exercises that allow you to be present, to be in a self-acceptance space with those emotions that are coming up. And then you want to plug in the reassurance. So what you're doing is essentially coaching yourself or self-parenting. And you're saying to yourself moments where it actually is safe to move forward with this. So if it's speaking in public, I am safe. Letting yourself know that if you make a mistake, you're still a good person. That it is okay to make mistakes, and giving yourself permission to learn is going to be really important, regardless of the precision, like precisely what you're doing when you're trying to overcome these obstacles and increase that discomfort. Anxiety is paralyzing. Fear causes anxiety and it can be paralyzing. So being present with yourself, taking that deep breath, and then going into self-acceptance and coaching yourself, saying, wait, we have this. Wait, me learning doesn't make me a bad person. Oh my God, I'm just going to get used to this. Which brings us to our next step. Get used to it. Allow yourself to expose yourself in little ways to the very thing that you're afraid of, in ways that are safe and reassuring, where you can pat yourself on the back and say, you know what? I'm not ready for 100 people, but I could sing in front of just a friend, or I could sing in front of a group of friends, or I could record myself and send it to my friends. Whatever your comfort level is, just exposing yourself little bit by little bit to whatever it is that you're afraid of will open you up. But those first steps we talked about are going to be really important for you to be able to do this. Taking the deep breath, being mindful, accepting yourself, coaching yourself, and then doing that little thing that's just going to expose you to this fear every single day so you get used to it. You reassure yourself that you're safe. You reassure yourself that you're safe in your own mind, that you're safe in your body. And that is the key here, is that if you're actually not safe, don't do it. But if you are safe, remind yourself that you are. Now, you might not be safe from judgment, which a lot of us would love to be, but if you're truly cheerleading and supporting yourself, you are safe from judgment, because anything they say can just deflect off of you. Receiving the objective feedback and then letting yourself go of all of their opinions and the energy of negativity or their judgments. Receiving their feedback, those observables that you could learn and grow from, and then releasing the rest, their judgment. One of the greatest ways you're going to learn and continue to grow is by getting used to being uncomfortable. Because trust me, it is nice to be cozy and comfortable, but it's also how we stay stagnant and how we keep ourselves from actually going after our dreams is by being patiently comfortable. So speaking from personal experience, that I know it's uncomfortable, but I also know you can do it. And I also know that the growth that comes from being uncomfortable will be one of the greatest feelings in the world and will make it all worth it. So go to wildrosewellness.net for more information on my classes and my private sessions. You can also like and subscribe to this video for free weekly videos and the other 90 plus videos that are available for you to watch so that you can create your joyful life. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you next week for another video. Bye for now.